Ruth. I am super excited to sit down with you today and kind of go over what we're both dealing with today, which is our sellers are scared of being homeless when they sell their home, right?
Oh, yes, it's a huge issue, and I get calls on it almost every day. What can I do? How can I buy a house without selling my house, or make sure I'm not going to be homeless if I find a house, or if I sell my house and haven't found a house?
I know we
Huge
get
issue.
that all the time when we go on a listing appointment. They want to sell, but they're concerned they don't want to be homeless, and I don't blame them in this market. So we came up with 3 ways to help our sellers not to overcome the fear of selling and not become homeless, but also find the dream home that they're looking for today.
Absolutely. So the first option is to do bridge financing. So what that means is I can bridge your seller the equity they have in their current home to use to purchase the new home. So basically, they've got equity in their house, but they can't get it out till they sell it. I can give them what's called a bridge loan, so finance that equity, which they can use to purchase a new home. That works perfect for many sellers. But it is a little tough to qualify for, because now you're qualifying for 2 mortgages, one on your existing home, one on the new home, plus the bridge loan, which is interest only. So it's a small payment, but it still is another loan. For some sellers, it's just not an option because they won't qualify. And for other sellers, it seems kind of overwhelming and scary to them to put themselves in that situation, even though we all know their house is probably going to sell within a half hour of it going on the market, and the way things are. But
Well, I know
that's a great option.
yeah, it's been very helpful. I know 2 of our last clients, they were able to sell and take advantage of the market. And the best part, the house they bought on, they'd have to get in a bidding war. But when we sold their house, the house got in a bidding war. So it's kind of like a win-win. So doing a bridge loan is definitely very helpful, and sometimes even a better situation for our clients.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then I know a lot of them that we talk about. The second option is when a seller comes to us and they have to actually sell first. You and I work with them on one way is also making a contingent upon their house finding the next house, right? So
Yes.
we counsel them on, we can list your house with the clause in there, because by the way, when you're in a strong market like we are, you are also in control. So when you have the commodity, the house, we can control, the seller can, on making a clause in there that it's contingent upon them finding the dream home. So what that looks
Exactly.
like is they can put a clause in there. They have 30, 60, maybe even up to 90 days to find that dream home if the buyer's willing to wait. So I know that's a unique situation, but some buyers are willing to do that.
Oh, I talk to buyers all day long that are so desperate just to find a house that they'll do almost anything. If they find the perfect home, even if they got to wait 6 months
Yeah.
for the seller to find the home of their dreams, they're willing to do it. They're just happy to be out of the game of house hunting and know they have a home secured, and they just got to wait for the seller to find a house. So that is a great option. A lot of sellers are going that way, and the buyers have no problem with it.
No, everyone wants to know their end game, right? Whether it's
Absolutely.
month, 2 months, 6 months, as long as they know where they're going, it's an end game. Then the last one that I know you and I work really great with our sellers on is having them actually make it contingent upon them buying the next house, along with a 6-month delay in closing.
Yes.
Well, not, I should say delay in closing, 6 months delay in occupancy. So they can do a closing and then go buy their next house. So it's already built in for them. It's not contingent upon them finding the house. It's basically a built-in home occupancy for them.
Yeah, so they're basically renting back their house from the buyers, and they'll pay, whatever the buyer's new mortgage payment is, that's their rent that they pay monthly to the buyer as they're looking for a home. So again, that's a great option. It just takes being creative in this industry to make it happen, but as a team, we make it happen.
Absolutely, we're a great team together, and I love working with you. So yes, rent backs are a great option, guys. Making a contingent upon your house selling. And lastly, bridge loans, if you can do it, is also a great way to go buy your dream home right now. Interest rates are still all-time low, right?
Oh, absolutely. They are very low. I mean, everyone knows they've ticked up a little bit, but they're still extremely
free
low.
money.
It's free money, and I want to throw one last thing in that I've done with a lot of buyers. If you're fortunate enough to be in the situation to have cash, which some buyers do, you can pay cash for the house that you want to purchase, and then we can do what's called delayed financing. That's a very unique program, but we can literally finance you with the mortgage after the fact. So after your house sells, then we can give you a mortgage. There's no waiting period. There's no negative process for doing that. Even if we give you a mortgage 2 weeks after, it's called delayed financing. So, if you're fortunate enough to have cash, or you've got like retirement money that you can borrow against, a lot of buyers are doing that. So they're paying cash for their new house, then they're getting their house sold. That is a fourth option I'm throwing.
I love that fourth option. We actually have a client currently right now, the family members helping them to get cash. And then also there is an investor that lately has jumped in the game and is willing to front cash as well. So who you work with always matters. We love to say that at the KIMNAGY group, because we truly believe you have to have options for your clients. And I know, Ruth, you always help us. So guys, if you're looking to purchase, refinance, or do any of your financial needs, Ruth, want to reach out with your phone number?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Give me a call, 248-872-9227. Love to talk to you.
Absolutely. The contact information will be down at the end of our video, and we're here to help you. Don't worry about being homeless. We will help find the solution for you. Ruth, thank you. I appreciate